sax.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the time of the masterclass with this very great artist, Lev Solomonovic from Moldova. Is here with us on Skype. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Oh, all fine. Thank you. How are you?
I am very good. All the time I am with you in the lessons. It's always a dream. So everything is perfect. So tonight we will practice. Thank you. You will practice tonight two different pieces. The first one is from Carl Maria von Weber, Konzertstück. So, as we know the limits of the technique with the Skype and with the technology, with the sound of accordion, we will first listen that music when you participate to one competition, Acco Premium 2020, and we listen that music, and after we practice it immediately. Okay, don't leave. Let's go. Mais quel talent! Bravissimo! So, it's very good, absolutely good. Yes, I know that the connection exactly on time at that time is a little bit down, but it's coming back. No, now it's back. So, it's very good, absolutely very good. You are a Superman, you are very
Thanks.
fast, you have a lot of temperament, you have a lot of energy, and you play very great, no mistakes, just small chit-chat things, but nothing. I mean, very good. Okay, so before we begin to practice that directly with your sound, we'd like to speak a little bit about the origin of this music. Okay, so it's a music written for piano plus orchestra originally. Okay, and
Yes.
when we want to play a transcription, always what is very important is to know the instrument of origin, is to know what is the sound of the instrument of origin to find the best articulation, because the sound of the original instrument with this articulation makes the sentence, makes the connection between the sounds. And our accordion is very particular because it's a genial instrument, of course. But the problem of the sound of the accordion when you press a key is you press, it's one sound, you take out your finger, it stops the sound if you take out too fast. So when we speak about articulations, there is staccato, legato, and all between, middle, whatever. For you, the sound of the piano is more staccato or more legato?
More legato.
More legato. Strange, because you play a little bit more staccato.
Yes. It was my mistake.
Yeah, I'm here for that. It's not a problem. So, just before we speak about the articulation, I just found a YouTube link about this version on piano and orchestra. We just listen 2 minutes to be exactly on the spirit of this piece. Okay, it's just the 2 minutes of the final of this Konzertstück. Okay, we listen. You will not have the video, but we will have the video ourselves, and we will listen. Go. Bravo!
Connection is not good, and I hear accelerator or
Yeah, I know it. You know, it's the limits of connection with 4G. Now it's going red a little bit sometime and go green again. So when we listen, and it's very important that when we practice some transcription and especially some arrangement, because it's an arrangement and transcription, you know, difference. It's one is written, for example, for piano, and you play it for piano, but now it's written for piano and orchestra. So we must be careful about everything. Okay, don't worry, connection will come back.
sorry,
Yeah,
connection is not.
yeah, connection is kaput tonight.
So,
So now, as you understood, and you were very intelligent to say that the sound of the piano is legato. Why? Everybody say to me that the sound of the harpsichord and the sound of the piano is staccato normally. Why did you say to me piano?
on the piano, we need to play more legato to hear a sound, because when we play piano, it's very small sound, and we need to put our fingers more legato.
Okay. In fact, the answer I was expecting is it must be legato, more legato, but legato very light, because when we listen the sound of the piano, it's very obvious that we have the percussion of the small hammer on the strings of the piano, and this makes a staccato all the time. The beginning of the sound is staccato, but the end of the sound is long. It's not dry like we can do with the accordion. You understand? Because the pianists have something magical. The name is pedal. We don't have pedal. And because we don't have the pedal, we cannot make that kind of legato between the staccato, and this is the magic of the sound of the piano, because they have every sound clear by the attack of the sound, the beginning of the sound, and every end of the sound is a little bit longer by resonance. That means that you hear clearly and it makes a beautiful sentence. Okay? So the problem is we don't have pedals, so we need to find a solution. And the solution, I know that my connection, I see when it's red, I see that
Troubles.
Yeah. 1 second. We will succeed. So, when we play, we need to feel more the sentence, and we need to listen the end of the sounds, but not the beginning of the sounds. Okay? We need to listen the end of the sounds and not the beginning. So, yeah. Can you begin to play the two first lines? Or just the first part, the melody, from the beginning. Play that. Okay, so it's clear that you play very fast and very beautiful, but the articulation is to always okay? It's very clear. It's difficult to play like that. It's just because you feel more the sounds, the beginning of the sound, and you don't feel so much the sentence. So, can you try to play it a little bit slowly now? Only the right hand slowly, and try to have connection between the sounds, but not down to the keyboard, just on the surface of the keyboard. Try that. Okay. If you play with the fingers too much flat, like that, you don't have the power. You don't have the power to control the end of the sound. Okay? Because when you play and make crescendo, the keyboard is harder, and then the fingers, they will be ejected by the key. Okay? Because the key will be stronger when you pull louder, because the mechanic, the clapet, has bigger section. So when you press the key, it's harder. If your fingers are too flat, it's a little bit difficult. Try to put them a little bit more like that, and play more slow. Because you need to listen what is between the sounds.
Okay.
No, because I listen. Da, 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 da. Because you press too much. I don't have my accordion here. Okay, I forget my accordion. No problem. Try to just press very small. Lev, you listen. I don't know if I can do. I don't have the straps now. Wait. Okay. After I will take my accordion. You listen always. You listen the beginning of the sound and not the end of this sound. So try to play only the two first sounds and listen carefully. You play the first sound, you play it a little bit long, you go out of the first sound and then press the second sound. Because what you do is you press. I want you. Try that. No. Again, sorry, because my mom was calling me on the phone. I say to her that I was on Facebook Live tonight, and she called me, of course. Try slow. No. That is a problem. If you press down too much, you open the clapet big. But if you open the clapet too much, how do you find the time to close it carefully and open the other one? You just have one solution, that is a mechanic, you open, your finger press. But there is that space to close, so your finger just have to leave. And the mechanic of your instrument close the clapet. But if it's a mechanic, no way to control the articulation between. Hello Irwan Melek, hello Edi Koka, hello Vedad Solomonovic, hello Jonas Vosbutas, my friend, and Corrado Medioli. Thank you. Again, very important is the end of the first sound will communicate with the second sound, because this is the imitation of the resonance of the strings of the piano by the pedal of the piano. Yes, exactly. And now try to don't play the second sound too late, because your second sound is a little bit too late. Now, don't make that big gap, that big break between the two sounds. You play the first one, you go slowly out, and when you feel that you arrive to the surface of the key and the sound, stop, play the second one. Yeah, okay. And if you don't want to have the distortion, don't pull so much, because now, of course, at the end, when you arrive near to closing the mechanic, if you pull too much, the wind just goes at the end of the reeds and you have distortion. It's great, you know how to make distortion, but don't use that. It just... Salut mon ami Fabien. Okay, and you have been now ejected from the first sound because your finger was too flat again. When you arrive very close to the door, because you pull, and because you pulled a little bit too much, look, that is the mechanics, that's the hole, it makes that. But you want very progressive. That's why I would like your fingers to be more in that position of strength. Strong. Salut Slavik. Yes, and now we practice, so take more time on the first sound to be sure that you go out slowly, slowly, slowly out with your finger, and you close slowly, slowly the clapet. That is great, but don't wait too much to play the second sound. When you finish correctly and perfectly this first sound, play the second one. Then they are very close. Oh, yes, my friend. Can we try between the second sound and the third sound? The B and the D? No. Only from the B, only the number 2 to number 3. Yes, but you were one more time surprised by the very fast end of the first sound because your finger was not strong enough. So be more like that when you practice now. Yes, and don't move your head when you change the sound because the power of the wind must be very, very regular. So don't do that movement. Stay there. If you have one movement to do, it's more tension of your body to go and take the second sound like that with your face. Tom. Hello, Roman, my friend. Yes, try to be very, very much more progressive. Wait for the end of the first sound and after play the second sound. Genial. Try again. I'm afraid you were just lucky. Try again. It's even better. Can we try from the D to the C, from the number 3 to number 4? And 1 week later, we arrive to the end of the piece. Yes, here was a little bit wind, but between a little bit air. But this is what we need because we must not make the articulation. Bonjour Madame Froissart. Gros bisous Madame Froissart Lolo. We must make not the attack of the sound like a pianist a pianist need to attack the sound because there is a hammer. If we don't attack the sound, no sound. But we must not. We must think totally opposite of the pianist. The pianist think to attack the sound. We need to feel how to create the resonance that we don't have. Okay? So that is very good on the technique. Sometimes every day, 5 minutes to make that between the sound. It will change your relation with your instrument. When you did that, there is a very good exercise to try to stick all that relation with the sound. Is rubato slowly, accelerando slowly. Ciao Gianluca Pica, un abbraccio, grazie. Okay, slowly accelerando slowly on the try rubato. Yes, I know. I lost my connection again tonight. It's because Saturday night people cannot go out and they are all on 4G on Facebook. Try again. Slowly beginning. Okay, accelerate and after go back to slow down. Hello, Marcel Numanai. Okay, so the problem is now we listen all the defects, all the small problems. We listen everything between the sounds now. Some are too much legato, some are not enough, some are too much staccato. Because if you take your hand like that, your fingers cannot go by themselves to take the sounds. Okay, if you have the finger a little bit like that to control, my connection is very bad tonight. It's a comeback. If you take the fingers a little bit like that, you cannot physically go and take the black keys like that. So you need to move a little bit around the fourth finger or around the thumb with your body. A little bit. So make it slowly, accelerando slowly, and try to find more the group fingers and more movement of your body. Try. Okay, it's so important to begin good, and because you have a long sentence, it's very important to begin and carefully control what is between the first and the second. So, and because it's acelerando, you have time. So first one long, boom, 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 and after go. Okay, now there is also, when you are exactly on the surface of the keyboard like that, it's pure, it's very beautiful. We really understand every sound and every connection with the sound. Connection with the sound. You understand? Or you can say connection with the sound. Okay? Yeah, but it's the same. But the difference between connection with the sound, connection with the sound is a sentence that goes from here to here to here, like every sentence, like you should do on this sentence, like a beautiful reverence, a bow. If you feel that, it will help you. I want to have that on your face when you play, because something else, when you play, you always have this attitude like you're like that and play, and after come back with your bellow and you're like that. And what about communication? What do you do with that face? An artist, when he plays, he has to communicate with his public. I don't ask you to make cinema. I ask you to express your music, because if you are very close to the key and you express your music with your face, the face, which is the computer of your body, give information to all your muscles, the tension of your muscles, like that, or like that, or like that. And that helps you to pull on the bellow, and that helps you to make beautiful relation with the sound, with sound a little bit longer. Okay? So, try to be in front of you, close your eyes and express your music, and make slowly, accelerando slowly with this small movement. Okay? No. It cannot arrive good if it begins bad, because you play da-da. You need to find the relation between the two first clappets sounds. 1, 2. Okay? Okay? But here you have always the same expression. You have always the same expression of the face and the music. If you play with the face like that, or like that, we listen. If you express it, you will have the perfect movement, the right movement, the needed movement. But begin very slow and be careful about the end of the first sound, the release of the first sound. Again. That it's much better. Much better. That is good. Very good. It will help you to have better control, because you never lose time inside the key. You never lose time outside the key. The fingers are always very close. And many times I have so many students who ask me, but how can we practice for the memory? to don't have problem of memory. But what is memory? Which memory we use when we play accordion? We use the memory of the touch, of the positions, not the sound. We use the memory of the position and the contact with your hands and keyboard. That's why it's so important to never leave the keys. And it's important also because if your second finger goes up, it will make tension on your fingers. I know I say all the time the same thing, but everybody all the time move too much the fingers, so I need to say all the time. Okay, so you will not lose the memory, you will not lose time, and it's more beautiful. Yoo-hoo! Okay, can I see now only the left hand? So I will make magical thing. Whoppa! Now we see your left hand. Can you play? No, don't move. It's okay. It's okay for me. Okay, play just the left. Okay. The problem of the accordion is most of the time they don't mind about the left hand. And also because all the time on the left hand is not that interesting. The melody is interesting. Everybody knows the melody and listens to the melody. That we don't mind. But that is responsible to the general music. Okay? This is the conductor of your whole globality, the whole music, is always the left. First, because the left hand is connected to something genial, which is the left arm, that is responsible about the bellow, which makes the sound for the right hand. So the left hand is important. And if you make music, if you listen the left hand, you will always have enough air for the right hand. So important to take care about the left hand. When you play the left hand, why you play? It's music also. It's okay. Make interpretation on this beautiful left hand. Make beautiful the left hand, because for the moment you just make it mechanic. Okay, it's not that interesting, I know, but help us make something beautiful. Be you beautiful on the left hand. Try to show me that the music is only the left hand now.
Okay.
Okay. It's great, but it's a little bit too much staccato on the chords, and because we need to make the imitation of the pedal of the piano, unfortunately. So don't make ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, but make more. So don't move so much the finger. Stay always on the button. I know you change finger, okay, but be sure that you don't go far away. Okay, but don't look at me, close your eyes and make beautiful music, because now you look at me to know if it's good or not, so you don't feel, you don't listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Wow, that is something much better. Then, on the music in general, but many times, you have the story about the life, which is life always. I always speak about that, but I repeat because it's important. You have the life who do that movement. You are a small boy and you are adult, and after you go back slowly down. Okay. On your life, which is that movement, hopefully that is not that movement, it's that movement. You have many days, and the day is the same, it's round. Okay, everything is round, and the most microscopic molecules, it's round. But the biggest galaxy and the planet, the sun, everything is round, okay? And everything is turning. So, you have first day, second day, Boom cha 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 cha. Third day, but third day you grow up because you grow up. Boom cha 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 cha. Boom cha 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 cha. Boom 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 cha 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 cha. Boom cha 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 cha. Okay, it's the movement of the life. So if you just make the imitation of the movement of the life, people will understand because this is a movement that everybody understands. Okay, and if they understand, they will like you. So be sure that when you begin, it's absolutely first day on the first bar, and second day, and third day, the tension of my body. Okay, try that. Okay, now what is good is for the globality, for the story about the life. But the life is boring if it's always day or always night. So make on, specifically here we will make on 2 bars. You will make a slowly accelerando slowly in the 2 first bars, and after you continue slowly accelerando slowly in 2 next bars. And all the time when you make the 2 first bars, it's that level, but it's another level for the second group.
Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, I see. Because, you know why? Because nobody practice the left hand. They practice the right hand and they put the left hand on the right hand. How can we control? And especially when the left hand make boom cha 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 cha. Why we should practice that? Yeah,
it's
but
easy.
It's easy. Why? And after you pay it because you don't know by memory, and when we make mistakes, most of the time it's the left hand. No, it's it's two bars, 2 bars, 2 bars. Slowly accelerando, slowly. This is general exercise. Okay. Thank you very much, Martinelli. Thank you so much. Try with 2 bars. I mean, you make slowly accelerando slowly from the first one and then the second one on the same time. Now you did 2 every bars. Try on 2 bars. And more slow down, because we need to understand when you slow down. You need to understand and to go back to the good quality between the sounds, that you take care about the release of the previous sounds.
Okay.
Bravo. Can you do that now with the right hand? Exactly the same exercise, but follow the sentence of the right hand.
Okay, I will try.
Vas-y.
With the accelerando and...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's to get the control from the beginning of the sentence for the nice articulation. Then you make crescendo, accelerando, and you have the accelerando because of the crescendo, because as you don't press so much the first key, when you make crescendo, the tension of the wind inside will make that on your clapet. Okay? At the beginning, not so big pressure, so you can come back slowly, cool. But if you make crescendo, you will have better suction, and the evolution of the suction will make the accelerando, not because your finger will play faster, it's just because the keyboard will make the sounds shorter. And if it's shorter, you are ejected, okay, you play the other one. It's physical. And you forget the slowdown. It's also absolutely great. You know why? Because when we practice like that, when you practice first your right hand, there are a lot of exercises we will not do tonight, but the left hand should be also exercises to develop the power of your finger to be sure that you stay always on the buttons. Yep. But after when you make the two hands together, what's happening? You need to do it like that, slowly, accelerando slowly, because you transform very fast the accelerando in reflex total, but you control absolutely the beginning of the sentence and the end of the sentence. That means you will organize your brain consciently every beginning of sentence. And when you will play fast, you will always think to this red light that you know the beginning. And from this red light, you go straight away with your mind to the second red light, which is the beginning and the end of that sentence and the beginning of the other one. And all the middle, it cannot happen nothing. You will never have the thinking like we all have, or I had, when you play, suddenly your conscience say, where I am, what is the next sound? And then you stop because you panic. And when you panic, adrenaline fingers out. Now on that, you just think about that red light, the next one, the next one. That means you play all by reflex, but between this reflex, you have some conscience to control, to know that you know. And then your psychology is fantastically positive. And you don't have this big adrenaline, and you don't have the fingers that goes out because of the adrenaline. Okay? Yeah. Okay. There is another tool that we can use, absolutely great, is to listen the noise of the mechanic of your clapet. If we listen clack, 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 that means you never take care about the end, the release of the sound. If we listen because you press too much. Now, do again the exercise and don't listen your sounds. Make again the beautiful slowly, accent slowly, but just be sure that we don't listen the mechanic noise clack, 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 clack. and be involved, more romantic, boy. Merci Chantal Brion, merci beaucoup. Okay, that will change many things on your playing. It will help you so much with so many sounds to express. The only thing which is important is that reverence on the sound. Okay? So, and you will not think about Kalashnikov. You will think about the beauty of the melodies. When we listen first, this anywhere. So, okay, here it's a little bit more staccato, but we don't listen. We listen dun din dun din dun din da because of the resonance. He doesn't use the pedal perhaps so much that moment, but there is still the resonance of the chords of the piano. Okay, so forget no, because to practice like that, to play like that, you must practice like that before. Now you will not be able to make a revolution, but can you try, please, to play now from the beginning? Don't make exactly rubato, slowly, accelerando slowly, but think that every sentence is beautiful bar, invitation to the dance, and okay? Be more elegant and think about the pedal of the piano. You will not be able to play down because it's too fast, so you don't have the time. But the danger, especially with piano accordion, is to play too much out, and then it's tack, 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 tack. So try from the beginning. And I forget now. Before I forget one thing, absolutely important: the relation between your first bass and first chord. The relation between the first bass and the first chord is too much. It must be. I will try to show you with my super accordion. How can I adjust that in real time? Yeah, I did it. So okay. It's not, but try to make a little bit the sensation to pull your bellow with your nails of the left hand. No. Don't make it shout, because if you press suddenly the bass, if you play suddenly the bass down, the wind of your bellow will go on your left or on your right. No. When you play the bass too much down, you open 5 doors on the left keyboard by the mechanic, because you have 5 voices on your basses. That means 5 doors open. The wind from your bellow go on the left. The right keyboard lose its elasticity, because what helps you to play on the surface of the keyboard is that, okay, the wind that makes suction on the mechanic. But if suddenly this wind is not, but it, because it goes on the left, the right keyboard becomes soft when you play the bass, and then of course your fingers goes down because the keyboard is softer, so you will lose time. Understand?
Okay, yeah.
So just play now one last time the first bar with the bass, like boom cha hoo ha ha ba ba ba. It's too much shouting, the bass. It's a it's too down. You press too much down. Sorry, no, it's not you. Wait, go. Now I see you. Okay, but it's not because you play just 1 millimeter that you need to play it short. You can play softer and longer. Boom, bum, 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 bim, bum, bim, bum. Yeah. Okay. Now play all from that first part, and I pray for you. Play all and make beautiful center. Not so much slowly, accelerando slowly, but a good advice on this kind of music is try to find some sounds that you prefer and express them a little bit more. It's a general idea that helps you to listen to you more and to be more careful. So, okay, then it makes imitation of the pedal of the piano.
Okay.
Soft. Face, your face. Artist. Okay, it's very it's very good. Don't be disappointed because of the mistake. We don't mind about that mistake because it's new. You take care and it's complicated. But the first mistake you did is because you close the bellow, you're up there, boom, and change and move the keyboard. Okay, you go there and go there. So you play very fast and you push with your bellow. You close the bellow, and when you are here, your left part. Push the right part on your right. So you move your fingers from under your fingers. And after, you go on the other direction and your instrument change. Oui, mineur, il y a déjà du changement. Ouais. Ah bah il est génial ce gars. Il est vraiment top. Someone says that there is already some changing. Well, of course, on the articulation. It's great. You are genial. Try again and be careful that when you change the bellow, the instrument, the right part don't move. don't push the right part, because you are a strong boy, so you push the right part goes there, and your arms. It's like a pianist play and someone push the piano. Why?
Okay.
Such an elegant boy, such an elegant boy. And when you have that power on you and that speed on your hand, we are not interested to see that. In fact, what we need to see is the contrary, the opposite, that this Rambo is able to make something like so sweet, so beautiful, so elegant, and then the contrast, wow, it's not the same price. Okay, I have so many other things to say to you, and the accelerando with the head, with the neck, but not on that. So this is exactly what we have to practice on the whole Konzertstück, okay? Now we go to a variety repertoire, and you sent to me the video of what is the title? Highway of the Sun. Highway of the Sun.
The piece, the title of piece?
Yeah, Highway of the Sun.
Highway of the Sun, yes?
Highway.
Sorry.
The Highway of Tarzan. Okay, so we listen the video now, and just after we speak about the articulation. And the connection go back? Yeah, connection go back. So we listen now your video with a good sound from the competition, and after we speak about articulation. Oh yeah! Okay, so one more time, very good temperament, good energy, many things superb. What is the style of that music, more or less? Little bit.
Country. More country, yeah?
Country, okay. But on the chorus, you don't feel that it's very connected, the sentences are very connected to the jazz sometimes also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we speak about yeah, because you country, okay, but country, which is the instrument that they play with the country? What is the instrument?
The banjo.
Yeah. And banjo, it's the same situation with harpsichord and piano, but more from harpsichord. You listen the beginning of the sound, you listen tack, 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 but you don't listen the resonance of the banjo. When you play fast, play so it's clear it's accordion, but it's on the style of banjo, so it must be okay, and not only moving fingers, so you need to be more close to the keyboard. And from the beginning, there is something that I will teach you about the style of jazz, because we will not have the time to do much more, because I need to stop at 8 o'clock, because at 8 o'clock begins Martina Slevitsky's concert. It's just listen a little bit the articulation of jazz. Okay, legato o staccato?
I don't know. Something between.
No, wait, listen. We listen to the beginning again. It's a monophonic wind instrument. So, one second. Hello, Béatrice Pugin. Salut, comment ça va? And hello, Peter Vacek. Oh, my friend Peter Vacek, the CMA delegate from Czech Republic. How are you? And Alex Petkovsky. Hello. We are speaking about wind instrument just right now. So it's clearly wind monophonic instrument. Okay. So play again just the beginning, the introduction. Okay, so you feel just a little bit too much. Tam pa pam pi pam pa pim pa pim pa pim pa pam. Okay, you feel. I already show that to you, but I must just.
Yeah. I remember.
Music is written like that. Sorry, I mean the contrary. So if it's complicated, it's eights, okay? And you play them like that. Ting ta tan ta tan ta. But it must be triplet. But the two first one of the triplet are legato. It's tin tan ta va. Okay? Tan ta da va da va va va. And not tan ta tan ta tan ta, because this is another story. You need, because the fingers are fast and because it's written fast, it's very dangerous to play too dry. If it's too dry, you want to play this banjo spirit, but you forget the resonance of the banjo, so you don't play banjo spirit. So you are not on the country style, okay? You're on the musette style, but it's good musette, but not now, not that, okay? So try just from the beginning, only the right hand, play it like Bonjour Richard Galliano. Salut Richard Galliano, faut absolument que je t'appelle parce que pour le concours j'ai bien avancé. Ok, je te fais un gros bisou, très bientôt. Ok, so try again this articulation from the beginning. I listen to that. It's, remember, I put again the sound of this articulation from the saxophone. Once again, from the beginning. Okay. And if you play it, if you listen it slowly, it will be but not pa 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 pam. Okay, so try to be more smooth articulation. Yes, but my friend, you have too much talent everywhere.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Also.
I say something very good, so you want me to repeat. Okay, I said you have too much talent everywhere, my friend, everywhere on your face. It's you are. That's why you are genial, because you have this emotion. You understand. You smile when you need to smile. You are serious when you need to be serious. But when you play, because it's slow, you forget you. So you play with your fingers. So it's like a dancer if he just dance with his feet. Dance like a feet, we say in France. That means not good. If you play only with your finger, it has no relation with the music and dance, okay? So you need to feel the music with your body and with your face, because the face controls the tension of the muscle of your body. That controls the tension of the wind inside your accordion. That controls the tension of your both keyboards. That control your articulation, which is a release and communication. Yep. If you remember that sentence, my friend, you are the king of the petrol, because it will change absolutely your relation with the instrument. So just let's make a summary about all what I said. If you are beautiful when you play, you will make different movements that will make your music beautiful. But not because of cinema, because, oh, I look beautiful. No, it's because it makes something physical. You just increase the tension of your body. That increase the tension of your body, increase the tension of your bellow. Then your keyboard are more elastic, you don't go down, and you have more time to control the release, which is a relation with the sound, okay? Between the sound. Go slowly and feel your direction of sentence. Remember the story about the life.
Okay.
Hello, George Stanirinov from Bulgaria. Hello. Go. Okay. You know, my friend, it's exactly the same technique. To put the things in order, it's exactly the same technique that I said to you before, with slowly accelerando. Slowly. The time to control, to prepare the articulation. Try. Yeah, but the problem is when you have double sounds, you press too much. You press more down when you have double sound. It's contrary when you have these thirds at the beginning, two sounds on the same time. Press them a minimum. Okay? Okay. And what is doing the left hand?
I don't remember. Connection.
Yeah, but I listen to you. Go. You can go. I listen to you. Go. Okay, so try to be a little bit more round when you play it. It's okay. I don't have the sevens. I think I will play in major because I don't have the seven. But okay, stay really on the keys. You need a melody on the left. It's not only. Okay, that's correct. So, and that's the way, my friend, absolutely the way to increase the quality of your performing. to play exactly on the style that it must be. And when you will play one style, you will have one articulation, another style, another articulation. Because as I understood now, you play the articulation fast of Weber, the same articulation fast of this composer that I don't know. And
Moldovan composer, yes.
yeah. So you need to really try to find the original instrument, like I said before, for the Carl Maria von Weber, and know what is the context, big room, resonance, pedal of piano, not staccato. Okay, especially on the octave. When you listen on piano, he make pa 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 pa, but the pedal make whoa 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 whoa, and mixed together make pa 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 pa. And if we do pa 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 pa, we have that. If we do da 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 da, we have another result. Okay, it's the same with jazz. So thank you everybody. That was the one hour masterclass with this lovely Lev Solomonovic. Normally next Saturday we have another one. And now if you want, you can go on the Facebook page of Martinas Leviskis, and he has a superb solo concert now, playing impasse, some Bach, some a lot of very, very good things. Okay, so bye-bye. Lev, thank you, bravo, practice good, and next week I want to see the result of the practicing of today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my friend. Okay, bye-bye, everybody,
Bye.
and see you soon. Ciao.
Okay.